Thank you very much, my brother, C.S. Kagwe. And once again, I would like also to commend the health team, because on a 24/7 basis, C.S. Kagwe and the entire team have been working tirelessly to make sure that this COVID-19 is managed and contained. We know you've not had a lot of rest since this COVID came to us in March, but we're likely to appreciate the sacrifice which has been made by you, CS, and your team, DG, Amoth, the PS, and everybody else in the ministry. The last time we stood here, where we are right now, it was on the 8th of July. We would come here to inspect these facilities, Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, to determine whether it will be ready for the reopening of our airspace. We'd like to commend the Kenya Airports Authority, Kenya Civil Aviation, and the key stakeholder, Kenya Airways, for having facilitated this work to be done to the standard we can see for ourselves. After we came on the 8th of July, we confirmed that indeed Jomo Kenyatta Airport was ready. And then we inspected Moi International in Mombasa, we inspected Kisumu, we inspected Eldoret Airport. And that allowed us to then reopen the airspace, local airspace, on the 15th of July. We came here at Jomo Kenyatta Airport to launch the local flights on the 15th. And we said when we came here on the 15th of July that we came to make sure that the local flights will provide us with a benchmark for the international flights. And we told the staff here, we told KQ, we told the other airlines that they were on test period between 15th of July and today. And I'm delighted to say they did pass the test. That's why today we have launched the international flights. And we started with a busy day because being the first day, we thought things would be very quiet. But I'd like to confirm to Kenyans that already this international airport has seen departure of a 787 aircraft to London Heathrow this morning. We've seen a flight to Dubai. We've seen a flight to Addis Ababa, Kigali, and Dakar, Senegal. And we expect arrivals, Kenya Airways flight. We expect British Airways this evening. We expect KLM from Amsterdam and Lufthansa from Frankfurt, Germany. So you can see we started on the right footing, and we are delighted with the development so far. I know you may ask, but let me clarify one thing which is important, Waziri, even before the questions are asked. This morning, I had an extensive discussion with my counterpart in Tanzania, because you recall, and some of you are aware, there was an issue with regard to flights from Tanzania into Kenya. And we wanted to clarify, me and my brother, the Minister for Transport, Engineer Kamwere of Tanzania, that indeed there is no misunderstanding. Kenya has never banned flights from Tanzania. Kenya has never banned travelers from Tanzania. What we have done is to indicate certain health-related protocols of people arriving from various countries. And this is a protocol which is contained in the communique which we gave you on Thursday, and for which we are reviewing in terms of countries which will be coming here and with passengers exempt from quarantine. And so I'd like to confirm we did agree with the Minister for Transport for Tanzania. We shall be making this announcement that indeed we've met by virtual meeting this morning, and we have agreed on all issues, and that advisory which was given by Tanzania Civil Aviation Authority yesterday, we believe by the end of the day, it will be reversed with regard to the Kenya Airways flights from here to Tanzania. Thank you very much.